We have started this already, the concept of S parameters of a two-port network with a mismatched load. When we generally write the equations for S matrix, let me just show you so that it will be easy for you to analyze what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about these two equations, pair of equations. When, for a two-port network, when there are no there are under ideal conditions, this is your state of the pair of equations we get. For a two-port network, I'm talking for a two-port network, when we are having this ideal conditions, then these two other equations we get. What is the value of S11? S11, how we can get it? Under short circuit and open circuit conditions, you find the parameters. So what I can do here, I can make A2 is equal to 0. That is port 2. A2 is equal to 0 means port 2 is terminated with a matched load. If I take this, then I will get S11 as B1 by A1. Okay, B1 by A1. So what is B1 by A1? Try to find out. B is your reflection, that is a reflected wave, and A is your incident wave, right? A's are all incident waves, B's are all reflected waves. So if you take the ratio of reflected wave by incident wave, what we get? Can anybody tell me? If I take the ratio of reflected wave by incident wave, what I should get? We have already studied about this in module 1. When I take the ratio of reflected wave to the incident wave, what value I will get? What we call this ratio? Very good, Sana. It is called reflection coefficient. I think tau is the symbol you use. So S11 indicates, which is B1 by A1, it is your reflection coefficient. When I get this reflection coefficient S11 under some condition, what is that condition? A2 should be equal to 0. अगर आप ये equation में देखोगे, we have got 3 terms. Out of these 3 terms, अगर मैं इसको 0 कर दूं, second term, तो सिर्फ ये दोनों बच जाएंगे. That time I can take S11, we can find out. So the condition is A2 is equal to 0. The second term will vanish. A2 is equal to 0. If I take, the second term will go. This term will vanish. A2 will vanish. So this whole term will vanish. We will be left with these two. So S11 will be B1 by A1. What is the meaning of this? Port is perfectly matched. But what we are doing now? What is the heading? S parameters of a two-port network with a mismatched load. Okay, this time I am not considering that A2 is it is perfectly matched. अगर condition कभी वैसा आ गया, okay, because ideally you won't get all perfectly matched conditions every time. So under that practical condition, what will be your reflection coefficient? What will be your S11, S22, all the parameter values? I want to find out. I hope you understood this. So S11 indicates the ratio of B1 by A1. Okay, that is K1. Here I have taken K1. You can take tau, tau1 and tau2, no issues. Similarly, if I take towards the second port, B2 by A2, I will be getting the reflection coefficient at the port 2, that is K2. Fine. So I want to find these and S parameters as well. So let me start. I have already explained this figure to you, what all it contains, but let me just recall it one more time. I have a source, resistance, that is impedance, ZG, incident wave, reflected wave. This is the characteristic impedance of a line. Then at the receiving side, we don't have the perfectly matched conditions. We have a load, incident wave, reflected wave at the port 2. Fine. And for this port 1, K1 is the reflection coefficient. You can take tau1 also. And K2 is the reflection coefficient of the second port. And these are the two reference planes. So this is the figure, what all it is depicting. Now let us start. We know already about this. The reflection coefficient, I'm talking about K2, which is given by the incident wave by reflected wave. Reflected wave by incident wave, right? So that is the ratio. If I take on the second side, the port 2 side, it is A2 by B2, which is equal to, this we have already derived. Try to remember, ZL minus Z0 by ZL plus Z0. This is tau. You can take tau 2. Now to find the reflection coefficient K1, okay, port 1 में जो हमको चाहिए, what I will do, I will start with these two equations, B1 and B2, which you know, for a two-port network, B1 is equal to S11A1 plus S12A2, B2 is equal to S21A1 plus S22A2. So what I will do here, first term जो है, I will keep it as it is in both the equations. First term as it is रख के, second term, even this yes also I will keep as it is. What I will do, instead of A2, okay, take this. Instead of A2, I will substitute B2 into K2. Instead of A2, I am substituting B2 into K2. Okay, here also instead of A2, B2 into K2. So you have got B1 is equal to one expression, B2 is equal to one more expression. Hope you understood. First term I am not changing anything. Only in the second term, till this the equation is same. Only instead of A2 I am replacing it with B2 into K2. Similarly for B2 also, first three terms as it is, only A2 is changed with this. Now what I will do, let me take the second equation. You can just mark this as equation 1 and this mark it as equation 2. If you take these two, let me consider the second equation. B2 is equal to S21A1 plus S22 B2 into K2. Now what I will do, यहाँ पर भी B2 है, यहाँ पर भी B2 है. So collectively आप इसको LHS में ले लो. So B2 minus S22 B2 K2 is equal to S21 A1. Now take B2 common. I will be getting, what is my actual target? I want to find the S parameters. I am doing all this, whatever manipulations, substitutions. Finally, I want S11, S12, S21, S22, these values, and also, if possible, reflection coefficients K1 and K2. So what I'm doing, B2 I'm taking common. So if I take common B2, first term is 1 minus S22 K2 is equal to S21 A1. Now what will be your B2 is equal to? B2 is equal to this as it is. ये जो भी आपका value आया है 1 minus, take it to the denominator side. This is your B2 value. So ये जो आपका B2 आया है, you take equation 1 and in equation 1 you have a B2 term. You can see you have a B2 term. What I did, pair of equations we took, and instead of A2 I have changed with it with B2 K2. After that, मैंने second equation को लेके I have got one value for B2. Some rearrangements. Okay, B2. Once I find the B2, ये जो आया है answer B2 का value star और equation 3, इसको आप equation 1 में substitute करो. What you will get? Equation 1 is B1 is equal to S11A1 plus, sorry, here, not this, here I have to take this. So ये आपका equation 1 है. This is the equation 1, which is B1 is equal to this. Okay, so B1 is equal to S11A1 plus S12 as it is. यहाँ पर आपको B2 है, so इस B2 के बदले में ये star value डाल दो. So I have substituted that into K2, or B1 is equal to, in both A1 is common, you can see in both the terms. A1 is here also and here also. Take A1 common, you will be getting this bracket term S11 plus S12 S21 divided by 1 minus S22 K2. Now if I take the ratio of B1 by A1, if I take the ratio of B1 by A1, I'll get this S11 plus whatever. So important thing, and इसमें और आप कुछ reduce further कर सकते हो. If you take the symmetric property S12 and S21 both are equal. अगर आप वैसे consider किए तो आप इसको square ले सकते हो. And what is this B1 by A1? Reflection coefficient at the first port. So replace that with either tau or K. So K1 is equal to, you got S11 plus something. See, ideally क्या होगा? Ideally what should I get? S11 should be equal to B1 by A1. इतना ही आएगा. S11 which is reflection coefficient B1 by A1 which is nothing but K1. Ideally I should get this much under perfectly matched condition. जब आप A2 equal to perfectly matched load, right? A2 is equal to 0 लोगे तो इतना आएगा. But what you have got? It is not simply S11, but it is something extra. S11 तो है ही, along with that, plus something extra you got. So it is not simply S11, it is S11 plus something. That is a change which you observe when you take perfectly matched load, you get S11. But अगर आप mismatched load लोगे तो S11 plus some value you get as a reflection coefficient. Now, as I said, अगर आप इसको further reduce करना चाहो तो कर सकते हो. इसमें आप symmetric property डाल दो, S12, S21 both are equal, square हो जाएगा. That's what I have done here. Okay, S12 और S21 आपको ये ले लो, square K2. Okay. Now, just now we have seen unitary property and zero property. Making use of those two properties. So for a lossless junction, for a lossless network, I have simply expanded. See, मैंने यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट में लिखा है, ये आपका unitary property है. Unitary property में क्या होगा? You should take I is equal to J. Okay, and if you take these two pair of equations are for unitary property. First row, first column, second row, second column. So जब आपको ये equations आ जाएंगे. Now similarly, if you take zero property, I is not equal to J, that time you can take any one value you can take. Okay, these are three equations I have got. वैसे तो आपको यहाँ पर भी शायद दो मिलेंगे zeros. Okay, दो equations मिलेंगी. Consider any one. क्योंकि दो ones आएंगे, दो zeros आएंगे. So you'll get this. So these are three equations I got. After this, consider equation 4 and 5. Okay, observe what are the similarities. You have the second term S12, S12 star. Here also you have S12, S12 star. Here also it is 1, here also it is 1. So only these two are changed. So both are equal to 1. If I equate both the equations, I will get S11 is equal to S22. Hope you understood this. And there's one more thing. जब आप ये unitary property and zero property ले रहे हो, number of equations ज़्यादा आएंगे आपको, right? But I have considered only 3 equations. You can see 4, 5 and 6. Because unknowns, वैसे तो 4 unknowns आएंगे आपको two port network में. Parameters S11, S12, S21, S22. ये 4 parameters रहेंगे. But मुझे 4 equations चाहिए accordingly. 4 unknowns are there, so I minimum require 4 equations to solve it. But I am considering only 3 because symmetric property से आपको पता है S12 and S21 both are equal. अगर आप मैं एक value भी निकाल लूं तो काफी है. So I can equate. That's why only 3 equations are sufficient for me to solve. Okay, so equation 4 and 5 से क्या हुआ? I equated S11 and S22. ये एक हो गया. And we know already symmetric property say S12 and S21 both are equal. Then further, what I can do, take any one equation. Say equation either 4 or 1 or 4 or 6, whatever. I can take this or I can take this first equation S11, S11 star plus S12, S12 star is equal to, okay, how I have written this? When I take the value with its conjugate multiplication, I'm taking the magnitude, right? Square plus S12 S12 star square is equal to 1, और S11 तो ऑलरेडी हमने यहाँ पे इक्वेट कर दिया है. So what is S12 is equal to, it is 1 minus S11 square, और S12 is square root of 1 minus S11 square. So major thing is I want S11. अगर S11 आ गया तो S22 आ जाएगा, and S11 आ गया तो S12 आ जाएगा, S12 आ गया तो S21 आ जाएगा. Try to understand. Basically I want S11. S11 कैसे आएगा आपको? Making use of this. Okay. So S11, if you find, you will get S22 also. Okay. And S11 अगर आपको पता चल गया, S12 also you can find. And S12 and S21 both are symmetric, both are equal. So with in this way you can find the S parameters for a mismatched load. Okay. So as I told you, how you find S11 by using this equation. आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर भी आपको बहुत सारे unknowns मिलेंगे, K1, K2. How to find? That is the ambiguity. For that, the solution is the different S parameters can be computed. You have a measuring quantity. Okay. So this S parameter, the quantity K1, we can measure it, okay, experimentally in your labs for a known values of K2. So that K2 के लिए आप इसमें one time आप क्या करो, K2 0 रखो, one time -1 रखो, एक time +1 रखो. So if you keep on changing K2, you can measure K1 experimentally. Once K1 and K2 are known to you, आपको set of equations मिलेंगे. Once set of equations you got, then you can find S11 and all remaining S parameters. So only the conclusion is till this much. इतना काफी है. But you should add the statement. How finally S parameters can be computed? By measuring the quantity, the reflection coefficient K1 for the known values of K2. Okay. Further आपको ये सब substitute करके further solve करने की जरूरत नहीं है. If you keep it only till this, it is sufficient, because already for a lossless network using this unitary and zero property, हमने relationship derive कर लिया है. Okay. So only the thing is, just in words you should mention the S parameters can be found by measuring the quantity K1 for the known values of K2. Okay. This is how S parameters of a mismatched load we can find. Hope you understood this. We are now left with comparison between the three different matrices Z and Y, which you have already studied earlier, and the S matrix, which in this subject you are studying. This one comparison and what are the advantages of S matrix. So these things, and there is one important relation between all these parameters. हमने already देखे हैं Z, Y, ABCD, which you have already studied, and yes. So interrelationship. What is the relationship between these parameters? So that one thing. These two topics are remaining that we will be dealing in the next session. With that, this half module will be over. Okay. There is one assignment for you for today's session. I think this, if you observe your old question paper starting from your 10 scheme, because this subject which is there for you now, microwave and antennas, earlier for 10 scheme, it was there as a microwave and radar or microwave engineering, MWR. Okay, this subject was there for earlier schemes. Under that, if you observe the question papers, this one question is very much common. Moreover, in most of the question papers, this question is common. Through that, two transmission lines of characteristic impedance Z1 and Z2, they are joined at plane PP dash. Express the S parameters in terms of impedances. Okay, you can see the figure. यहाँ पे ये आपका एक वेवगाइड है, ये दूसरा वाला है, दोनों का साइज सेम नहीं है, ऊपर नीचे एक स्टेप जैसे फॉर्म हुआ है. So यहाँ पे mismatched condition आ जाएगा, right? So under this condition, this assume करो ये आपका PP dash plane है, यहाँ पे वो दोनों join हुए हैं. Okay, this is a junction where both waveguides are formed, they are joined. तो इसके लिए आपको S parameters find करने पड़ेंगे. So this is the more frequently, most of the times this question is there in your question papers. I'm not telling you that this is a short question, but at least you should know how to solve this if it comes, because in your prescribed textbook for this network theory, I think Annapurna Das is the prescribed textbook for you. There, this topic is a dealt. As an example, this problem is a dealt. That's why I'm insisting. Please go through it. I'll be sharing this slide, this whatever solution I have done for you in your groups. Okay, please try to understand the steps. Okay, if you don't understand, ping me. I will tell you the things. Okay. So in the next class, I will be dealing with the comparison between all the parameters and the relationship between the different parameters. So please go through this topic, which is a proof. How to prove this? I have already solved it. I will be sharing this. Please try to understand. Okay.